I had a mentor who told me, Nikki, if it's not built for sale, it's built to fail. And here's what he meant by that. Most of you will never sell a business or sell your business, right? And by the way, that's great. That means that you've built something that you really love and care about. But we should all build it for sale, meaning that if I took you out of it, you could give me a standard operating procedure around what you do that says this is the systematic approach to how we do this thing, right? Because if somebody were to sell your business, if you said, well, it all lives up here and I kind of fly by the seat of my pants and it's really all up to me, you can't sell that, right? They could hire you, but you can't actually sell that. So you have to have a actual operating procedure that says you can hire people or take this over, and here's the playbook that you run in order to get these same results. That's how you build a saleable asset, right? So all of you in your own businesses should have your standard operating procedure such that I could come to you and say, Chris, I want to buy your business, and how do I operate it to get the same results? That's the level of detail that you should have in how you run your database, right? Most agents don't have that. And here's what happens when you don't have that. Number one, it's really hard for you to leverage. The biggest mistake that I see people make in hiring is that, again, everything lives up here. So they literally don't know how to train somebody. They don't know how to even hand it off, or they expect that person to just know it intuitively, which is a fast way to failure, right? Or they end up hiring somebody on and they try to build the process together, but they don't look backwards to ask themselves, what have I been doing that's been successful, right? And so you have to understand that part of you building a great database is building a great systematic approach to the database. How are you going to communicate with that thing on a regular basis? What are you going to say? How often? How do you label it? What are the rules, so to speak, of the database, right? So in our world, we call them the rules. We got the rules around a lot of different things, right? These are the rules under which you operate the system or do this thing. And that's where most agents get the database wrong. And here's what happens. When you get busy or when you get tired, which for an individual agent especially is like all the time, guess what happens? If you don't know what to do, what's the likelihood that you're going to go figure it out when you're at your lowest point of energy? You're not. So you end up just not sending the communication. And then you are forever in the roller coaster, right? So you want to build a systematic way that you can approach the database so it reduces your thinking when it matters most. Does that make sense?